Hi Aries, this is going to be a general love reading from mid-October to the end of October 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. It is general, so of course it's not going to resonate with all of you. So you can check out one of your other signs or maybe one of your person's other signs. I am going to be focused actually mostly on you this time around, so you might actually want to check out your person's sign anyway and cross-watch for them to get more information from their side. Alright, so either way though, the roles can be reversed. Okay, so do keep that in mind as well. Alright, let's see what's going on with Aries mid-October. Alright, we have man holding a heart, and we have fourth chakra. Alright, well that's a lot of heart. Fourth chakra is the heart chakra. So there's definitely something very intense going on here when it comes to love or when it comes to somebody opening up their heart. Let's see. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for mid-October 2020. So we're going to do past, present, and future. Alright, so in the recent past we have the Queen of Swords, Death, and the Six of Cups. Currently we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. And in the near future, we have the Page of Swords, the Hermit, and the Eight of Wands. Alright, so recently it feels like you had a lot of clarity into a situation. It might be that you had clarity concerning the ending of a situation, or you put something to an end, all right? It doesn't necessarily have to be the relationship, but something within the relationship either ended or transformed a lot. So I feel that currently you're in a state where things are different than what they were in the past. However, I'm also seeing that this connection was very strong, all right? You felt very bonded with this person. There was something very special about it, but there was something that came to your attention. And so for that reason, things shifted. Currently, I feel like you are really trying to take care of your own self. You're focusing on having some kind of a new beginning, or expecting that there might be it's like you're either expecting that there's going to be a reunion with this person to go back to how things were, for things to kind of smooth out in a sense, or you're just really trying to focus on yourself and on becoming more social outside of this relationship, okay? And it could be even both for some of you. Coming up, it's interesting because we have some contradictory energies here. So we'll see once we clarify. But for the most part, I do see you really beginning on a new type of a journey here when it comes to this relationship, or when it comes to yourself. I think that you might really go inwards even more, possibly as you continue to work on yourself. But we have the Eight of Wands as the last card out, so that's telling me there's going to be some kind of communication or some kind of action. So let's see. Let's clarify and get more information. Alright, so let's see this Queen of Swords. Alright, we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So there was, again, it feels like there was some clarity when it comes to the effort that one of you was putting into this relationship and possibly the other one not. I feel like you possibly invested in this connection more so than what you think was worth the result. I feel like you were very eager, or somebody was very eager and somebody was too much in their headspace about certain things. Let's see, death. And we'll get a clearer picture here. Why is death here? The Five of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. All right. I do feel like, yeah, whatever it was that shifted here, it made you sad. Okay, so it could have been an ending to this connection, or some kind of a temporary ending or a break or something, because I see that it's making you sad. The clarity that you had was also something that was, I feel, it's kind of like you were expecting something, you were excited, you were feeling driven to really move towards this situation. And I feel like whatever it is that happened, it happened quickly. Okay, it's like you were investing, and then bam, all of a sudden you realize that, hey, you know, like where is the abundance here? Where is the commitment maybe for some of you? Where is something? Something didn't bloom that you were working towards. And it was a sudden realization. And that made you really sad. And it feels like whatever it is here that ended, the shift that was made, that too brought you a lot of sadness. I feel like and it might not even be that you put an end to this. It could be that it was your person. Maybe you did something to initiate this though. But I do feel that it was because of your clarity. So you probably expressed that to them. Maybe you had some kind of communication about it. Whatever the case, I feel like things kind of came to a halt, but not because you really wanted to. I feel like that took a lot of strength on your side. And it was kind of like this ending, you knew that it was the right thing to do. Like you were standing in your power by expressing whatever it is that you were feeling that led to this break. But you kind of did it with a heavy heart. Like even almost regretfully, I want to say, but still knowing that it was the right thing. So I feel like this love is still there. That's why we have man holding a heart and the fourth chakra. The love is there. But there's just an issue here that apparently hasn't been resolved. So let's see the Six of Cups. The Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Fool, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, it could definitely be a third-party situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but it does feel like there was something here in this connection. It was so beautiful, right? It was so strong. You feel like you belong with this person. However, there was also a lot of stress in this relationship. There was a lot of stress when it came to somebody not really making a decision or not taking some kind of action which would actually bring the two of you together. Even though you were together, right? Or maybe for some of you, you weren't. Maybe you kind of were. If there was a third party involved, then you may not have been exactly together, okay? If the third party is like, you know, work, for example, or an obsession or an addiction, again, I feel like somebody was in this Two of Swords energy, really not taking a stand, not making a shift, not taking a leap towards the situation in a way where it would be like this Three of Cups, right? Which we have here though, in the present. So I feel like this was being prevented in the past, possibly from a third party, and this created a lot of stress. All right, let's see. Or somebody, it could even be that somebody foolishly made a move towards a third party. Okay, so for some of you that could be the case as well. Let's see what's going on now. Let's see this Queen of Pentacles. The Six of Cups again. The Four of Cups and the Five of Swords. All right, yeah, so you've really begun working on yourself here, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like it's really hard for you. It's extra hard for you. You feel like it's like you feel like you're fighting for something for yourself, but you feel like it's almost deceptive in a way because you're not with the person that you feel like you belong with. You working on yourself almost feels... This is going to sound a little contradictory here, but this is just how it's coming through. It's like you're feeling like working on yourself and moving on would almost be deceitful to your own self because you would have wanted to do that together with your person. Very interesting. But, and I'm sorry I keep clearing my throat. I don't know. That happens sometimes when I'm getting messages out. You can still work on yourself even as you work on recovering from this past connection, okay? It doesn't mean that you are deceiving anybody here. If anything, you'd be deceiving yourself to not be working on yourself. Okay, I feel like this is just what it kind of might feel like for you, and this is like a message to, you know, become aware of that, because that might be hindering your progress a little bit, or just slowing it down. Let's see this Ace of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so when it comes to making this shift, when it comes to making this shift and trying to detach from the connection so that you can work on yourself, that creates conflict for you. So I feel like it's the same message pretty much coming through here. It's like you're working towards this new beginning, you're working on finding your own sense of stability, you're trying to turn that wheel, but it's a little bit difficult for you to really fully detach from this connection because it was, like I said, so strong. But I feel like you are getting there, and it doesn't mean that it's going to be over. I'm not really seeing a final, you know, ending here, because we're finishing this off with the Eight of Wands. So let's see, Three of Cups. Justice. The Seven of Wands and the Hermit again. All right, I see. This is your person here. This is your person. Whatever it was that was coming in between your connection, whatever it is that you had clarity on, I feel like your person is actually working on this. All right, your person here is actually wanting this reconciliation with you. They want things to be smoother. They want things to be lighthearted. They want to be with you and to be able to enjoy this relationship. However, it's like they realize that they do have a lot of inner work to do. So they're moving in the right direction. They want to do what is right here with justice. However, they're staying guarded at the moment, and I feel like they're keeping possibly a little bit of a distance from you, or maybe you're keeping distance from them. It could be that you're both doing this together to each other. But this is happening because there's a lot of inner work that is being done. All right, so somebody here is staying a little bit quiet. And I feel like it's almost like, you know, secretly wanting this reunion, but at the same time knowing that certain things need to be done. Certain things need to be balanced out. Certain decisions need to be made. And, you know, that might actually take a little bit of somebody really standing their ground here. And I feel like, you know, it could also be you standing your ground and allowing this person to have space, or standing your ground and you staying quiet while trying to work on yourself. And then, you know, letting this person do whatever it is that they need to do. Now, of course, the roles can be reversed. So let's see what's coming up in the near future. We have the Page of Swords here. Let's see this Page of Swords, because I do see something new. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody's really working on this. Somebody's really going to be working on this. I feel like there's a lot of clarity here. And I feel like somebody is just trying to really accept the fact that something is going to be lost here. So, and I feel like this comes up often, actually. I feel like this is like a very recurrent theme, knowing that sometimes, you know, we have to sacrifice something. Something needs to be sacrificed in order to overcome a challenge, or in order to have something else, right? There's sometimes a trade-off, and it's not always easy, right? But I am seeing the work being done here, and I see you having clarity over the situation, even for you, right? Having clarity over this loss that you're feeling at the moment, the loneliness that you might be feeling, but at the same time really working towards being okay. But when it comes to this relationship, I really do feel like this is also your person. I'm actually getting more so. Just ignore that phone ringing. It's not even my phone. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm getting more so that this is your person here. This being this Page of Swords, like really beginning to understand at a deeper level the situation and what it is that they need to do. I feel like they're seeing you as this Queen of Swords, that you're the one having clarity, and you're standing your ground. You're demanding your own respect here in some way. But it's interesting though, because I feel like your heart is opening. It's open. It's not like you're blocking this person out. It's more like really having clarity over the situation and being very mature when it comes to, okay, what is it that is right? What is it that is right for me, and what is it that is right for the situation? And regardless of how difficult it is, you are on that path. Like you're staying in that vibration of doing what is right. And that sometimes, yeah, at the moment especially, it comes with being possibly alone, or feeling like there is a loss that you just have to endure. And your person is feeling that loss as well, and slowly working towards having their own insights here. And then I'm seeing action. So let's actually see. Let's see this Hermit. The Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah, so there's definitely a difficult decision that needs to be made here. That is going to... it's going to manifest by this alone time, okay, as the Hermit. It's difficult. There's a little bit of a struggle here with the Nine of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. It's some juggling, some back and forth, but ultimately what's overpowering this energy here is the Lovers. Let's see the Eight of Wands. The Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So yeah, you know, I'm really getting that this is your person. I wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with an air sign, by the way. Doesn't have to be. Could also be a Virgo for some of you, but it doesn't matter, okay? It could be any sign. Don't get stuck on the signs. All right, so there's an ending here. There's a painful ending, all right? There's some action being taken towards a painful ending. I do not feel that this ending is for your connection, okay? Because we have the Eight of Pentacles here. There's hard work being done towards taking an action for an ending that is very difficult, okay? That ending could be a marriage for some, could definitely be something completely different, okay? But there's some kind of an ending. It could even be just an ending to somebody's ego, okay? Like an ego death. It's going to be different for all of you, but whatever it is, I feel like this person is going to be putting in a lot of work to take action, because we have the Four of Wands here, and I feel like this is your connection. This is your connection, and we're finishing off with the Queen of Cups, which to me is like these first two oracle cards that we got, the man holding a heart and the fourth chakra, all right? Somebody is going to be tapped into their heart chakra, healing that, opening that, and really being able to tap into their intuition, listen to the hearts, and take action based on that, which I feel like is going to be in favor of this connection. So I don't know where you're going to be, because I see you working on yourself here. So you, by that point, you know, you might be somewhere else, or you might still want to give this another chance. But I do see your person putting in work, and I do feel that they're going to be doing a lot of soul searching. All right, so let's see the final message for Aries, if this resonated. And if it did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's see. Final message for Aries. And we have building blocks, yeah, and that's exactly what's going on here. So it might feel very difficult, but really what you're dealing with, this difficult situation, because I feel like it is very, very difficult at the moment. It's building the blocks, okay, for the future. It's building the blocks so that something can actually blossom in the way that it's supposed to, okay, with the investment that you've made. So it's kind of like you did your work, and then now it's time for them to do their work as well. And then it's like together you're building these blocks. All right, Aries, those were your messages. I will talk to you guys soon. Much love.